Maayong gabi mga ka-Asenso. Are you all ready to witness this fight tonight? We are locked in at the Asenso Colored Court for the fourth game of the JHCSE The Green Hornets in the Asenso Athletics Cup Season 3. Our Hornets are riding high after dominating their previous match, a victory that shook the league and cemented their status as a team to beat. But tonight, the atmosphere is heavier. Every opponent has done their homework and they are hungry for vengeance. The momentum is strong, the confidence is high, but the question in every Asenso's mind is, can they do it again tonight? Can they withstand the relentless pressure, or will their winning streak be finally snapped? This is not a regular game. This is a fight for supremacy. Dali na mga ka-Asenso, let's bring the noise because the team is buzzing, the energy is electric, and the battle is about to begin. This is Colleen, the voice of JHCSEans. Padayon mga ka-Asenso, atong kumustahon sa Pikas Panig, ang atong ka-Asenso, Divine. Kumusta mo dara, Divine?
Thank you so much, Ate Colin. As our team has been assembled from tryout to player selection, our goal is to give our best in every game and to showcase what our team has been trained for. With Coach Alberto's guidance, now they focus on building a strong defense, playing fairly, and putting their training to the test. What I think is good about our team, among all the good characteristics our team possesses, is that they have a coach who knows their role as coach. Aside from Coach Alberto's guidance before and during the game, he always congratulates our players after, telling them he's proud whatever the result was. He never fails to notice their hard work and the camaraderie they've shown inside the court. He even motivates them to play with all heart for the next game. And here it is mga ka-Asenso, our team's finally facing their fourth game, and their previous games have been very difficult for them. But the eagerness to win is still there. It remains transparent to us EMCOTECHians. As I witnessed every game they played, I know that our team wants to prove something. As their courtside reporter, I learned to dig what's real and what's beneath the surface of each player when they're inside the court. Every sweat and every shake of their heads when they think they failed, especially thinking that they are representing something, is an open book to me. And now, let's dive into the game mga ka-Asenso, and let's find out what's gonna happen when the final buzzer sounds. The crowd is on the edge of their sets and the players are finally taking their positions. And for those who are with us on this live, stay tuned, stay with us, and let's find out together who will take the victory for tonight's matchup between Eastern Mindanao College of Technology and JH CERILLES State College. This is Divine Grace T. Jurado, a courtside reporter of Eastern Mindanao College of Technology. Usa ka masensong gabi kaninyong tanan og padayon sa pag-asenso pagadian.
Mga ka-Asenso, mga Asensong gabi ka natong tanan. You're now tuning in to Asenso Athletics Cup Season 3 for our college division between EMCOTECH and JHCSC. Now bola for EMCOTECH. And EMCOTECH, mga ka-Asenso, started our bowl game. Now bola for JH trying to get in. That's a miss out there. And a shot for JHCSC, mga ka-Asenso. Bola now for EMCOTECH. Another shot for EMCOTECH. Now bola for JH, mga ka-Asenso. Trying to shoot three. And that's a miss out there. Bola now for EMCOTECH. EMCOTECH trying to penetrate. That's a nice pass out there. Missed. Now ball possession for JHCSC. Now JH, mga ka-Asenso, holding the ball. Trying to shoot. And that's a miss out there. Still bola sa JH, mga ka-Asenso. Another miss for JH. And there's a whistle, mga ka-Asenso. Pushing foul, jersey number 19 of EMCOTECH. Now jersey number 17 of JH up for the second free throw. And he hit the second free throw, mga ka-Asenso. Now bola sa EMCOTECH. Now EMCOTECH having a hard time. And there's a whistle, mga ka-Asenso. Now bola sa EMCOTECH, mga ka-Asenso. A traveling violation. And of course, I would like to shout out our online viewers. We have now 60 online viewers. And of course, mga ka-Asenso, I would like to encourage you all to share this live coverage and to comment down below kung kinsa inyong isuportahan. Blue heart for EMCOTECH and green heart for JH, mga ka-Asenso. Now bola for JH. And that's a miscommunication out there for JH, mga ka-Asenso. Remaining time for our first quarter, 6 minutes and 27 seconds. A 3-point shot for JH, mga ka-Asenso. Another shot for JH. And that's a ball out of bounds out there, mga ka-Asenso. Now bola for EMCOTECH. EMCOTECH wide open, and that's a ball slip, mga ka-Asenso. Now for JH. That's a miscommunication out there for JH. Now bola for EMCOTECH. EMCOTECH now having a hard time to penetrate. That's a ball out of bounds out there. Another 3-point shot for Pangasinan, mga kasenso. Now bola for EMCOTECH. And that's a good shot for EMCOTECH, mga kasenso. Bola now for JH. That's another 3-point shot, mga kasenso, for JH CSC. Now bola for JH. And a steal for EMCOTECH, mga kasenso. Remaining time for our first quarter. 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Numbers on our scoreboard, 14-8 for JH CSC. And please do comment kung kinsa inyong gusto or kinsa inyong bias team for tonight's bowl game. Are you for JH or are you for EMCOTECH? Comment green heart if you support JH CSC and a blue heart if you support EMCOTECH. Now bola for JH, mga kasenso. JH now trying to penetrate, and that's a miss out there. Bola steal for JH. 3-point shot for JH, mga kasenso. That's a good 3-point shot out there for JH CSC. Bola now for EMCOTECH. Now, bola for EMCOTECH, mga kasenso. EMCOTECH is really having a hard time penetrating, mga kasenso, and a wide open for JH. Mga kasenso, EMCOTECH is having a hard time breaking the defense of JH CSC. Maglisod silang sulod, mga kasenso. Remaining time for our first quarter, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. And of course, we have here Colleen, the courtside reporter of JHCSC, for her quarter reports.
Mga kasenso, we have reached the midpoint of this battle, but let's be honest, the JHCSC Green Hornets are not just on fire, they are inferno. The game may started a little bit rough, but after on a while, of course, naka-recover ang atong team. The game may not be finished, but this is a statement that excitement is not just a fever pitch, it's a volcano that's about to erupt. Lock in, mga kasenso, because the next quarter is where the Hornets seal the deal and turn this thrilling showdown into a rout. This is Colleen, the voice of JHCSN. Paglaban, pagpadayon, mga kaasenso.
And thank you so much, Colleen, for that courtside story. And of course, we also have here Divine of EMCOTECH. Divine, take it away.
Yes, as the game officially started mga ka-Asenso, makita yun nato nga nangungunag yun ang pikas na team kaya naman ayon kay coach at ang bukang bibig na rin ng aming players is that our players need to be quick and always think of what's next just by holding the ball. Coach Alberto also highlights the importance of making the defense more stronger as it is one of the most important key to win. I know mga ka-Asenso na ang among team is naapagid na chance because this is just the first quarter. There are three quarters pa mga ka-Asenso.
Thank you so much, Divine of EMCOTECH. Mga ka-Asenso, remaining time for our first quarter, 45 seconds, and numbers on our scoreboard, 23-12, still for JHCSC. That's a clutch shot out there for JH, mga ka-Asenso. Mga ka-Asenso, now bola for EMCOTECH. And there's a whistle, mga ka-Asenso. Foul, jersey number 17 of JHCSC. Shots for jersey number 19 of EMCOTECH. And he missed the second free throw, mga ka-Asenso. Bola now for JH. Remaining 15 seconds of our first quarter. Now bola now for EMCOTECH. Missed, mga ka-Asenso. Bola now for JH. And that's the end of our first quarter, mga ka-Asenso. And our score is 25-13 still for JHCSC. We are now on our second quarter, mga ka-Asenso. Bola now for JH. And that's a good pass by JHCSC, mga ka-Asenso. Another ball for JH. Missed. Still bola for JH, mga ka-Asenso. Still for JH. Missed. Ball out of bounds. And of course, we would like to encourage everyone to share this live coverage, to mention the supporters of your team on this live. Aron makahibalo sila, mga ka-Asenso, na naidulang inyong mga teams karon. And that's a miscommunication out there for EMCOTECH. Bola now for JH. Now bola for JH, mga ka-Asenso, trying to penetrate. Hindi nagpapigil, miss. Bola now for EMCOTECH. Missed for EMCOTECH. Bola now for JH. That's a nice pass out there. Bola now for EMCOTECH. A wide open for EMCOTECH, mga Kasenso. Bola now for JH. And JH trying to penetrate. And that's a good pass by JH CSC, mga Kasenso. Ball possession by EMCOTECH. Bola steal for EMCOTECH. And that's a ball out of bounds out there. And we would like to shout out our online viewers. We have here Sir Router Galay, Bea Kauntungan. We also have here Arlene, Stephanie Galadlas. We also have here Julie Atis, Agustin Eugene. And we also have here Junjay Romano. Also have here Edwin Riniva. Shout out sa JH from Cotabato City by Agustin Eugene. You all guys, please do share this live coverage and mag-ingay kayo dyan sa comment section. Comment blue heart if you support EMCOTECH and green heart if you support JH. Mga Kasenso, now bola for EMCOTECH and a wide open for EMCOTECH. That's a missed out there. Shout out to Junjay Romano. Now bola for JH. Now JH trying to shoot three and that's a good shot out there for JH, mga Kasenso. Another 3-point shot for Pangasinan. A wide open for EMCOTECH. Another shot for Burha, mga Kasenso, of EMCOTECH. Now remaining time for our second quarter, 6 minutes and 1 second. And numbers on our scoreboard, 34-17. Still for JH CSC. A timeout was called by JH CSC, mga Kasenso. And of course, this timeout is brought to us by our City Councilor and our Sports Ambassador, Lance Samuelco. And mga Kasenso, once again, I encourage everyone to share this live coverage or mention the other supporters of your team. And shout out from JHCSC Pagadian by Wilfred Libor. Comment green heart if you support JHCSC and blue heart if you support EMCOTECH. And that's a nice pushback shot out there for EMCOTECH, mga Kasenso. That's a nice 3-point shot out there for JHCSC, mga Kasenso. Now, bola for EMCOTECH. Bola still for EMCOTECH. And that's a good shot for EMCOTECH, mga Kasenso. Mag-ingay kayo dyan sa comment section. Foul jersey number 8. Free throw for jersey number 19 of EMCOTECH. And he missed the free throw, mga Kasenso. Now bola for JH. Mag-ingay kayo dyan sa comment section, mga Kasenso. Now bola for JH and that's a good shot for JH, mga Kasenso. And of course, mga ka-Asenso, we have here Colleen of JHCSC for her quarter reports. Colleen, take it away.
Mayong gabi sa mga ka-Asenso. We are now on halftime of our second quarter. Of course, JHCSC is leading with a score of 39 to 22. And of course, stay tuned everyone because the fun is still starting. This is Colleen, the voice of JHCSCans. Padayon mga ka-Asenso.
Thank you, the voice of JHCSC, Colleen. And of course, we also have here the voice of EMCOTECH, Divine. Divine, kumusta mo?
Yes, we are now at halftime and nangunguna pa rin ang other team. But despite the current standings, our team remains optimistic and determined to turn the game around. Sa ikatlong bahagi ng laro, I know na ang ating mga malalaro ay handa na magbigay ng kanilang best effort para makamit ang pagkapanalo. We will continue to showcase our strong defense and offense and we are confident that we can overcome the deficit. Kaya naman ang supporters ay todo support us. Our team strives to make a comeback. Coach also encouraged everyone to remain focused, composed, and committed to the game plan. Let's go out there, laban.
Thank you so much for that courtside story, Divine of EMCOTECH. Mga ka-Asenso, remaining time for our second quarter, 2 minutes and 47 seconds. And numbers on our scoreboard, 39 to 22 by JHCSC. And of course, I encourage everyone na mag-ingay sa comment section. Comment green heart if you support JHCSC and blue heart if you support EMCOTECH. Now, free throw for jersey number 17 of EMCOTECH, mga ka-Asenso. Another free throw for jersey number 17 of EMCOTECH. And he missed the second free throw, mga ka-Asenso. Now, bola for JH. Now, JH, another 3-point shot. Missed. Still, bola sa JH, mga ka-Asenso. Missed. Bola now for EMCOTECH. Now, EMCOTECH is having a hard time. And a wide open for EMCOTECH. And that's a nice pass for EMCOTECH, mga ka-Asenso. And of course, shout out to Mary Joy Balar. We also have here Kling Kling, Wilfred Libor, and Chester Andre. And shout out daw kay Kuya Zion. Mag-ingay lang kayo dyan sa comment section, mga ka-Asenso. And please do share this live coverage. And guys, if you can saying dili smooth atong streaming here on Facebook, please visit our YouTube channel because I believe nga mas smooth ang streaming dito at Asenso Sports Channel official on YouTube. Now, bola for JH, mga ka-Asenso. Now for EMCOTECH. Bola now for JH. A wide open for JHCSC, mga ka-Asenso. Last 55 seconds of our second quarter. Bola now for EMCOTECH. And there's a whistle, mga ka-Asenso. Jersey number 5 was fouled. A pushing foul of JHCSC. Now, Borja for a free throw. And he hit the first free throw, mga ka-Asenso. And Bora hit the second free throw. Ball possession now for JHCSC. That's a slip ball for JH. Bola still for JH. Missed. And there's a whistle, mga ka-Asenso. Foul, jersey number 19 of EMCOTECH. Now a free throw for jersey number 15 of JH. And he hit the first free throw, mga ka-Asenso. Now up for the second one. And he hit the second free throw. And that's the end of our first half, mga ka-Asenso, between JHCSC and EMCOTECH, and our scores 45-27 still for JHCSC. We're now on our third quarter, mga ka-Asenso. Bola now for EMCOTECH. That's a good steal by JHCSC, mga ka-Asenso. Tuloy-tuloy. And bola na ilog sa EMCOTECH. And that's a fast break for EMCOTECH, mga ka-Asenso. Bola now for JH. Now communicating, a 3-point shot miss. EMCOTECH trying to get in. That's a block out there. And a whistle, mga ka-Asenso. Foul, jersey number 14 of JHCSC. Now bola steal for EMCOTECH. EMCOTECH is really having a hard time to get in, mga ka-Asenso. Now bola for EMCOTECH. EMCOTECH trying to get in. That's a nice pass out there for EMCOTECH, mga ka-Asenso. Numbers on our scoreboard, 45-31, 45-31. A 9-point lead. 14-point lead by JH. Bola now still for EMCOTECH. JH now holding the ball. Layup missed. That's another miss for JH mga kasenso. And there's a foul. Foul jersey number 5 of EMCOTECH. And that's a good shot for JH mga kasenso. A wide open for JH mga kasenso. Remaining time for our third quarter, 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Numbers on our scoreboard, 52-33. Steal for JH. Now bola for JH mga kasenso. And there's a whistle. Now ang bola for EMCOTECH mga kasenso. Nahihirapan na namang EMCOTECH to get in. And of course mga kasenso, for our third quarter report, we have here Colleen of JHCSC. Colleen, take it away.
Mayong gabi mga ka-Asenso. We are now in our third quarter and of course the JHCSC is still leading with a score of 54-38. Get ready when the Hornets return. They aren't just looking to win, they are looking to annihilate. Let the swarm continue. Buzz buzz, this is Colleen, the voice of JHCSCNs. Padayon mga ka-Asenso.
Thank you so much, Colleen of JHCSC. And of course, we also have here Divine, now ready for her courtside stories. Now, Divine, take it away.
As the game continues, mga kasenso, it's been an intense fight between Eastern Mindanao College of Technology and JH CERILLES State College. Until now, the other teams leading with a score of 56. And coach said that we gotta make our defense consistent so that we can make a strong comeback. I see that our team is having a hard time out there turning things around, but I believe in our team spirit. With Coach Alberto's guidance, I know that they can do it. This is Divine Grace, the voice of EMCOTECH, ug padayon sa Pagasanso, Pagadian.
Thank you so much, Divine of EMCOTECH. Remaining time for our third quarter, 1 minute and 37 seconds. And numbers on our scoreboard, 56-44, still for JHCSC. And mga kasenso, on our third quarter, EMCOTECH is trying to close the gap. Now jersey number 14 ready for a free throw. And he hit the free throw mga kasenso. Ball up now for EMCOTECH. Now EMCOTECH trying to shoot. Trying to get in. Nahihirapan na naman itong EMCOTECH mga kasenso. May shot out there for EMCOTECH. Now bola for JHCSC. And that's a carrying the ball violation out there. That's a good shot for EMCOTECH mga kasenso. Trying to keep up with JHCSC. Now bola still for JH. Missed. Bola for JH. And that's a good shot out there for JH, mga kasenso. A fast break for EMCOTECH, mga kasenso. Missed. And that's the end of our third quarter. Our score is 59-46. Still for JHCSC. Now scores, mga kasenso, 50-59. EMCOTECH trying to close the gap. That's a block out there. And there's a whistle, mga kasenso. And shout out to Jasin Lakay Talay Vlog. And on the last minutes of our bowl game, EMCOTECH is not letting JHCSC to make it an easy win for tonight's bowl game. Bola now for JHCSC. Now JH having a hard time to get in. And that's a three-point shot missed for JH. Ball out of bounds. We're now back to our bowl game, mga kasenso. And the big question is, can EMCOTECH keep up with JHCSC and win tonight? Or the reigning champion can crush EMCOTECH for tonight's ball game. By the way, mga Kasenso, EMCOTECH is a newcomer in the college division. And that's a good block out there. And there's a whistle, mga Kasenso. A pushing foul. Jersey number 17 of JHSCSC. Mga Kasenso, as I have said earlier, EMCOTECH is a newcomer for this season. But as you can see on our scoreboard, they are making a statement and letting everyone know kung anong kaya ng mga taga-EMCOTECH. Now JH holding the ball. Bola steal for JH. Missed again. Bola steal for JHCSC. Another miss for JH, mga Kasenso. A 3-point shot missed for JH. Bola now for EMCOTECH. A fast break for EMCOTECH, mga Kasenso. And that's a good shot for EMCOTECH. Making our scores 59-53. Three-point shot miss for JH, mga Kasenso. Another miss for JH. Bola now for EMCOTECH. Bola na ilog sa JH, mga Kasenso. Now, and there's a foul. Pushing foul, jersey number 9 of EMCOTECH. Bola now for JHCSC. That's a good pushback shot for JH, mga Kasenso. And there's a foul out there. Blocking foul, jersey number 14 of JHCSC. Remaining time for our ball game, 5 minutes and 39 seconds, and numbers on our scoreboard, 61-53 for JHCSC. Bola now for EMCOTECH. At hindi nagpapigil yung EMCOTECH, mga Kasenso. And that's a miss. And a foul. Pangasian was fouled, mga Kasenso. Ball possession for EMCOTECH. Now EMCOTECH trying to get in, a 3-point shot missed. Bola now for JH. Now bola for EMCOTECH. That's a nice pass out there for EMCOTECH, mga Kasenso. Bola steal for EMCOTECH, and that's a steal out there. Now a wide open for JH. That's a missed out there, mga Kasenso. Na para bang gigil na gigil ang lahat sa bola. At parang hindi na-anticipate ng JH ang performance na ipinakita ng EMCOTECH ngayong gabi mga ka-Asenso. JHCSC is just 8 points away from EMCOTECH. Now the ball game is getting intense mga ka-Asenso as we approach to our last minutes of the ball game. And that's a good shot for JH mga ka-Asenso. Now bola for EMCOTECH. And that's a steal for JH mga ka-Asenso. And a good shot for JH CSC. Now bola for EMCOTECH. Bola now for JH CSC. And there's a whistle mga ka-Asenso. EMCOTECH needs to maintain their composure mga ka-Asenso if they really want to win for tonight's ball game. And Pangasinan nailed the free throw mga ka-Asenso. Now bola for EMCOTECH. Now EMCOTECH holding the ball mga ka-Asenso and having a hard time to get in. Now a wide open for JHCSC. JHCSC mga ka-Asenso is not letting EMCOTECH to secure a victory for tonight's ball game. Blowing our scores into 68-53. And of course, for our last quarter report, we have here Colleen of JHCSC.
Mga ka-Asenso, we are now on our last quarter of the game. We are minutes away of knowing who will conquer this game tonight. Of course, JHCSC is still leading with a score of 68-53. The tension is explosive. One more quarter of ferocious, high-flying attack, and the Hornets will officially crown themselves as champions of this game again. Lock it up, buzz buzz. This is Colleen, the voice of JHCSC. Padayon sa pag-asenso, Pagadian.
And thank you so much for that courtside story, Colleen. And of course, we also have here from EMCOTECH, Divine. Divine, take it away.
Yes, mga ka-Asenso, parang nabubuhayan ang aming team at unti-unti nang umaakyat mula sa ibaba. According to our coach, what our team needs is having no fear, knowing the fact that basketball isn't an easy game, especially having an opponent with no fear. What I love about our team is that they knows how to take the situation not so lightly, and instead of losing hope, they take it as a motivation to fight more, not only to make themselves proud, but the whole EMCOTECH family. But which team do you think will take the victory tonight, mga ka-Asenso? Let's find out together as we still have 2 minutes and 8 seconds for the last quarter. Once again, this is Divine Grace T. Jurado, courtside reporter of Western Mindanao College of Technology. Usa ka maasensong gabi o padayon sa pag-asenso Pagadian.
Thank you so much, Divine of EMCOTECH. Mga ka-Asenso, remaining time for our ball game at 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And numbers on our scoreboard, 70-54 steal for JHCSC. Hindi nagpakampante itong GH mga ka-Asenso. Bumubuelo ang JHCSC for the last minutes of our bowl game, not letting EMCOTECH to secure a win for this matchup. Now bola for JH. Still bola for JH mga kasenso. Now bola for EMCOTECH and wide open for and that's a block out there for EMCOTECH mga kasenso, and there's a whistle. Jersey number 18 was fouled. Pangasian. Now Borja for a free throw. Now up for the second one. And he nailed both of the free throw mga kasenso. Last 1 minute of our bowl game. And that's a 3-point shot short. Another shot for JH mga kasenso. Three-point shot miss for EMCOTECH. And that's a good shot for EMCOTECH mga kasenso. We're now on our last 40 seconds of our bowl game, and we can already tell that JHCSC is still undefeated for this season mga kasenso, not letting EMCOTECH to secure a win. And this has been your commentator for tonight's bowl game, Zion Ababol. Always saying, padayon pag Asenso, Pagadian City.
Mga ka-Asenso, what an absolute showstopper from the JHCSE Green Hornets. They didn't just play tonight, they put on a clinic. Gikan sa sugod, hantod sa katapusan, they brought focus, they brought their heart, they brought a whole lot of swagger. Every pass was sharp and every shot was money. The defense was tough and it was a statement na klaro jud kayo, this team is the real deal. Their teamwork was given us the best kind of drama tonight, and makita gyud nato that all those hours of grind pay off in gold. The Green Hornets mupahimutang sa final score nga 72-60, locking in a win that proves exactly why they wear the crown this season. Now, congratulations to the JHCSE Green Hornets for this electric performance. Keep the engine running for the three-peat dream. I'm Colleen, the voice of JHCSEans. We are unstoppable.